All right, Collectibles room tour update. Got this signed photo of Harrison Ford now hanging when you walk in. And I picked up this one and another one from The Force Awakens last summer. He had done a private signing. And had them framed not long after. And here they are. Walk inside. Kind of like pan around a little bit. Some changes since the last time. The posters have always been there. The Lego sets, I think, were there last time. I did mix up the contents of these cabinets a little bit. These are those low-cost, non-posable figurines, almost like cake toppers from Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rogue One. Just kind of set up here. And I've got this Bantha and Tusken Raider gift pack of the Justice League. And some video game stuff there. Alex Ross figurines. Moving on over. I had all my video games just piled into this bookcase before, and then I took them out and reconfigured it to kind of just highlight a few key areas of my collection. Up top, this shelf has all Legend of Zelda video games, some sealed, some not. Super Nintendo one's probably the best sealed copy on this shelf. I have other ones like this Wind Waker and some Twilight Princess stuff, but anyway, I love The Legend of Zelda. Still working my way through the Breath of the Wild for the Wii U. Moving on down, I have some other video game favorites. Complete boxed copies of Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy III. A sealed copy of Demon's Crest, which is my most valuable game. Ninja 5.0 for the Game Boy Advance. Shenmue 2 import for Dreamcast. Shenmue 1. And then a sealed copy of Marvel War of the Gems. Super Metroid, not sealed. Both for the Super Nintendo, original Super Mario 2. And then some other collecting highlights here. This Perfect Dark sealed copy, Indiana Jones from, this is a Blockbuster exclusive back in the day. Turtles in Time, Mario RPG complete, and then Ikaruga import copy, still sealed, as is Marvel Capcom 2. And then my NES Classic Edition box just for decoration. And moving on, we have these Rogue One action figures. I really like the card art on these. And so I picked up all of them that featured a character from the film. There were some that had figures that weren't in this movie, and I had no interest in getting those. So these are all the characters that were in the film. And so the other half are on the other side of the room. Here's a gift box. And then my Lightsaber Collection. I'm not going to go through all those, but these were all from a company called Master Replicas back in the day, who held the license and made these officially licensed props. Some of which are autographed, like that Darth Maul. And then I've got some Mark Hamill autographed sabers there. Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon Jinn, Stormtrooper Blaster, you name it. Moving over here, these Mitchell and Ness jerseys I hung up on this window. 1951 Mickey Mantle, 1939 Joe DiMaggio. And then this is my retro gaming station here. Got the CRT TV from Craigslist for $20. Perfect for these older game systems. And then moving on, some more sabers. These up here I'm thinking about selling. They're from a company called Icons, who held the license first. And then they did a bad job with it and went out of business before Master Replicas picked it up. And I might sell these too, because I have these versions in a better Master Replicas version, and maybe put the money towards a vintage card or something. I can get about $600 maybe between the two, maybe more depending on how much interest there is. But anyway, here's a cool one. This is Samuel L. Jackson, Mace Windu autograph saber, and then here is Hayden Christensen, Attack of the Clones, Christopher Lee, Count Dooku, Darth Sidious. Here, Carrie Fisher from the original Star Wars, Han Solo blaster, probably my favorite replica prop. That was the first one I think I got from Master Replicas way back in 2002. This is a Han Solo blaster from Empire Strikes Back. Dual sign Darth Vader saber, James Earl Jones, David Prowse, single signed, James Earl Jones, and then this Rebel blaster here. Moving on over, some retro Star Wars figures, I think from 2004. And then here is the other Han Solo film, Force Awakens, autographed from Official Picks. And then a Force Awakens action figure there. And then I have this sort of display of comic books. These are my CGC Signature Series, and then my Superman 9.8. Some other CGC books here. Fantastic Four, CGC, and this some of my popular comic covers here. New Mutants 98, featuring the first Deadpool. There's the first Gambit, and I just like that McFarlane Hulk cover there. Very popular cover. Now these shelves were great. These are shorter of the two that I have, but these are from I think In Place shelving, which you can find on Home Depot or Amazon or Walmart or whatever. And these are like $15 a pop. I got a pretty good deal on these, and the longer ones were even less because I caught them on a sale. But they're perfect for what I'm doing here. I mean, you could put a lot of stuff on those. So pretty inexpensive. They're called In Place. If you're interested, just look up that brand, In Place Shelving. You'll see lots of different sizes. Oh, and so here's the Millennium Falcon. I mean, it's not its final resting place. I have nowhere else to put it right now. I tell you, getting it up here was a pain in the ass. I lost a couple of pieces from the bottom. I don't know where they go. I just kind of stuck them back underneath. But I don't even have a good base for it. But that's the Lego UCS Falcon that I built over the holidays. And then here are the rest of the Rogue One figures. And then some other autograph photos. Felicity Jones and Donnie Yen, both from Rogue One. Love those photos, and I love that movie. And then here is my new reconfigured baseball card display case. And so before I had all my Mickey Mantle cards basically stuffed in here, and I went through and I took out a bunch of them because I wanted to have a little more variety in this case. So you see I still have a couple in there. But these are probably easily some of the best cards in my collection. Now I do have some Mickey Mantle cards that from a dollar standpoint are worth more than some of these, but again, I don't want this whole cabinet to be Mickey Mantle, so. And I mixed in some football and basketball at the bottom. Probably my best football cards here. And then my best basketball cards. This Mike Trout actually fell and bounced off that wood floor yesterday, which was great. Now I checked it out. There's no damage. That card does move around in there quite a bit, and I was concerned if anything there'd be damage along the top, but it's fine. I mean, I can't see anything, and it's in a 10 holder, so hopefully, it is what it is. So just keep that a secret. And then down here is my Bronze Age CGC 8.0 collection. Hulk 181, Ghost Rider, Punisher. So again, these are all from the Bronze Age, and 8.0, which was my collecting focus. Thought it was a good grade that combined a good value with quality. That's the first appearance of Blade in that Tomb of Dracula. And again, these are the In Place shelves. In Place. These are like $17 a piece. And then opening up, this is my closet where I just have, my comic books, which I'm still trying to organize. I have these action figures. I have nowhere else to put these, so I just kind of tacked them up in here. You can see them. This was new, by the way. This Darth Maul. I don't think I showed this one, but that's Darth Maul from. That's one of the vintage collections from a few years ago. This is also vintage collection stuff here, and these are more of that, I guess. See them around. And then up here, I got some odds and ends. These are binders of specific players. Some more action figures up there. These are those PSA binders. These are empty. I don't have any cards in these right now. There's a PSA binder, slab pages, whatever. But this is Don Mattingly. I got 2 binders here. I am going to do a video one of these days on Don Mattingly. I've already done some of these. I've done, I think, Frank Thomas, Dwight Gooden. Yeah, I got a bunch in here. Barry Larkin, Eddie Murray. But they're not high-end. They're just basically a collection of cards from that particular player. So it's not like they're like high-end cards. Just a lot of base cards and not a whole lot of value. But anyhow, that's this closet. And that's it. So it's a small room, and I can only do so much with it. But this is the latest and greatest layout for my collectibles room. And this actually is my son's room eventually. So I'm doing this all for him. Take a step back and take a look. And that'll do it. So, hey, thanks for watching. And I will talk to you later.